putting aside the formality of things, just looking at things from the most basic common sense perspective. What you and I are is a state of being. It's constant. When you look at spiritual systems, Kabbalah, or any other, principles that's been preserved, they let you know that the definition of a human being is a programming. In other words, whatever you've been programmed into is what you're constantly being. That's why that word being is within that term human being. It's a state that's constant. It's like meditation. It's not something you do and then you leave and then you come back to it. It's constant. It's a state. When you sleep, you're meditating. That's just subconscious meditation. And then there's conscious meditation where people think they sit down and breathe and all that, which is good, which is an art of its own. But like meditation, given that it never stops, your being never stops. And constantly someone is trying to program your being. Always, at every moment, when you know about it and when you don't know about it. Just keep in mind that the essence of what you are is being. It's an active and constant state. And what it means to be, or you being, is based on programming. Human being is just programming. And there are many different types of programming out there that are being what they are and will do their best to compel you or manipulate you to be something that you haven't chosen or completely comprehend, or something that's not even beneficial to you in any way. So always keep that in mind. It's cool when you file some paperwork, you do the non-UCC, you do a UCC, you do the SPC, all that. Cool, do it. If you think that is what your essence is about, absolutely fine and well. But just know that there is a consistent state in everything, and you merely filing all those paperworks is not the end of it. You will have to prove it, and you will have to stand by it, because that is what it means to be. Because those on the other end are being the programming that they've been programmed to do. Whether genetically, subconsciously, they're carrying on some genetic information from their parents, grandparents, 25 generations prior to now, and just woke up, or something that they've been conditioned into through grooming at home or outside of home in their orders, whatever group they have. Now, orders, Masonic stuff, all that is actually not bad. It's really not. It really comes down to the individual man or woman, the individual that you meet. Some are still children in the mind, so they use the resource that they have available to perpetuate their own cause. You can actually meet some very good Masons. It's all about the type of human being that you meet. So regardless of whatever order exists that's doing one thing or the other, whether you're aware of it or not, it is about your state of being. Don't let anyone trick you with some process that was dumped in the 1900s by some patriot movement and was picked up by the alphabet boys, and then they remixed it with some stuff and then put it back out there to distract you from the substance of what you're supposed to be, your essential being. If you do those other things, you're being programmed to be something else. If you choose that because that is your path, absolutely fine. Do that. But keep in mind that somewhere along the line, you need to focus on your true being and what it means to be a human being. Removing the formality and all that stuff, it's just your programming. Program yourself properly. Do not allow someone else's sweet words, someone else's hype train to fuck your life up.